Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm sorry it's been so long, it's just I've been waiting on parts to ship. So what we're working on today is I actually got my oil drain plug. I got all my gaskets I was waiting for. However, I ordered this 10AN bung, actually the legit one that STM makes, and they sent everything else I ordered, but they didn't send the bung. So Matt and I made this one a while back, if you guys remember that video. And what happens is, if you can see, yeah, you can see that little gap down here that it doesn't sit flush like it does up here. I actually have to shave more of this material down here to get this to sit flush. Before I had these bolts that were meant for it, I had Allen's that didn't have this little bulge right here to fill in this hole, and they leaked all the time. So today we're gonna clean this up and then use the actual right bolts and see if it doesn't leak. I'm thinking I can get this to work. I also went ahead and did a little bit of a boost check. I immediately noticed that all my throttle body, ooh, can you see? Let it adjust. I immediately noticed that all my throttle body bolts were leaking out the heads, so I got the gasket off and I ordered a new one. That one should be here tomorrow. So to get this started, the whole oil thing, to make sure it doesn't leak, I'm gonna throw this one back on there just for startup and maybe drive a little bit. But I did order a new gasket. Alright, so I think I'm good enough. I did grind down so everything should be flush. This usually were like this. Like it would kick up like that, but now they're pretty flush. So I think that'll work. I don't think it'll leak anymore. But there's only one way to find out, and we're gonna try it. It's been about 3 minutes and I'm just too impatient for cleaning. The number one thing I need during this quarantine is a haircut. Look at how long this hair is, man. Like, this thing's like 5 inches or so. I think I beat my record for my longest hair I've ever had. But while this paint's drying, I'm gonna throw this in, not the intake. I'm gonna throw this throttle body back together and put the gasket back in so we can actually start it once we're done with this oil drain. Also, I didn't tell you, I did get a new valve cover. This thing needs some love. It's terrible, it's in terrible condition. I do have to re-tap all the holes for the coil packs, and add my AN fittings right here. So I wanted to get my buddy to weld them. However, I might just have to drill a hole like I did for this one and just stuff it in there and then seal it up really good so it doesn't leak. But I did get a new valve cover because if you don't remember, at Grid Life I did crack this one, so I got that going for me. The same guy that's actually going to clean my injectors might actually weld these bungs in for me so I don't have to seal them up like kind of, I don't want to say sloppy, but it definitely looks better when they are welded instead of just pressed in. But I do have to get my injectors cleaned also because it's been a season and this E85 can just eat those away and just clog them up. But let's throw this throttle body gasket back on so we can start it once that's dry. Alright guys, throttle body is done. We could use a few more minutes, but it's almost there. Alright guys, we are finishing this up. I got both bolts in. It actually seems like it slowed down already with the whole leaking thing now that I got the proper hardware. Who would have thought? Huh? Where's my wrench? But I believe in this. I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I don't know if I'm being too skeptical, but I like it. Alright, now let's just spray it off so we make sure it's not leaking. Oh, I just took all my paint off. Good job, Tyler. Job well done, Tyler. Just stripped all my paint that I just painted. Nice. But it's clean now. So, now we gotta throw this downpipe back on and start it. Honestly, oh, top it off with oil. Look at how much oil I lost, a whole cup. Alright guys, so we actually ran into an issue. I have a clearance issue. So if you guys see this right here, this line going right there, this is actually my return line. It's actually hitting the downpipe. So I don't know if I can put a gasket in here. It's not really supposed to have one, but it might give me the clearance to have it not hit my drain plug down here. Or I could drop the whole downpipe and actually heat it up and bang like a little dent in there so it clears the downpipe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna top off the oil, set it on the ground, start it, make sure it doesn't leak, and then address the downpipe issue. Okay, so I think I got everything done. I just was finishing topping off the oil, and I'm gonna put some fuel in it. I did get fuel. I always try to start it with fresh gas just in case the gas has been sitting in there for too long and it gets gooky. Alright, you guys stay here. You guys let me know if I should shut it off and you see a leak. Alright, so it is running. It's not leaking out of the drain. However, I do have an exhaust leak like I did before around the downpipes. Do you know what I think I'm going to do next? So now that that's done, I'm still deciding on what I want to do for that clearance. I'm thinking I'm going to actually have to dent the downpipe to clear that return line, but I'm not sure. I want to still think about that. I don't want to make any decisions right now. However, I did get something in the mail that I really need to do for my new bumper. Or not my new bumper, but my new canards. So I ordered these. You can actually buy these as a kit. However, I'm going to make mine. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. These are the quick disconnects. Oops. But this goes into that plate that I'm going to make and copy off Justin's. And then this goes right there. So it'll actually clip in the bumper. And then when you want to disconnect the bumper, you just push that in and it'll disconnect it. So this goes on the bumper. This mounts to the car. This plugs in and whenever you want it, and then when you want to disconnect the bumper, you push this little button and it disconnects it. So I'm gonna go steal Justin's bracket and trace it out so I can create my own out of metal. Guys, I almost left you, I ain't even gonna lie. It's almost time for this guy to have an oil change. It's been a while. It's on like the lowest bar of like, you know how that's like the high and then the min? It's on the min, so old girl needs some love soon. And a transmission.
Thanks, shouldn't talk about looking at you there.
Hello, can I please get a Baja Blast large pop?
Okay.
And then can I get 2 beefy Frito burritos?
Okay.
When Nicole and I went to go pick up that valve cover yesterday, we hit some boogs. We hit some boogies. I don't know if you can focus on these. It was about an hour away. Ooh, that's so bad. You can't focus on any of these. There's a good one. There's a good one. Yeah, get it. I've been doing so good with Taco Bell. It's been like 5 months since I've ate it, and now I've had it in the past like 2 weeks twice, so. Oh, you grab your food from a bin. Dude, that's weird. You guys think it's weird that I wear a WRX shirt?
We made a large Baja Blast in action. Do you want it?
I honestly would rather have the pod.
We made that too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that good to you?
No thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one. Should I have taken the freezy? They made the freezy on accident. They offered it to me. Should I have taken it? I feel like I should have gave it to Justin. My bad, Justin. Chad Lee's here. Hi, Chad.
What's up, Ty?
Hi, Justin.
Oh, dude, you did a food run?
I kind of
actually
messed
just about
up.
to.
I kind of messed up. One of you guys could have got a freezy because they made me one when I ordered this, and I'm like, oh no, I don't need that. And then I'm like, ooh. The reason I'm here is you know your bumper your bumper disconnects.
Yeah.
I ordered just the connectors, and I'm gonna trace your template and just make my own.
That's cool.
So save myself $70.
My bumper's already off for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I knew you were coming.
Yeah. Right. How's this going? So Justin's actually doing the disc thing. Wait, are you doing that disc thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so Justin's actually doing that disc thing I was talking about earlier that we saw in Adam LZ's video. And I can just hold this back. Notice I'm moving this one, but this one's not moving. when you reorganize those discs in the diff, this should keep going like this even when I hold it. I barely have to put pressure on this and it'll stop spinning.
How's it going?
I just started, but my car's really rusty, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah, but
I gotta do this anyways to make it not rusty. So. I broke his sway bar bolt already. It snapped in there.
Nice. So again, what I was talking about. Ooh, adjust. This is the thing I'm actually gonna copy off Justin's car. If you buy this and this together, it's $80. When I just bought these little adapter things for 20 bucks on Amazon, and I'm just gonna trace these out and buy some metal and do that. So save myself $70.
That was good.
Save me some money, eh? Not bad. Alright, so I just traced this out, so now I'm going to cut this out and go get some metal and actually trace this out on metal and then cut two of them, so I have one on each side.
From there.
Alright, so I got my template all cut out. I just have to drill my holes once I get the metal, but this should work perfect. I'm pretty stoked on this. This should work out pretty good. Whenever your friend helps you with a part, make sure you put it back together. Alright, Justin's pulling off his diff cover for the first time.
We did snap one.
We did snap one, yep.
You're not supposed to really heat these, but we heated it up kind of just to like not break all of them because they're pretty old.
Right. This thing might be a little bad to pick apart.
I could feel it kind of lifting right there, so I feel like it's not going to be.
We did heat it up. We know we're not supposed to heat up this, but you know.
But guess what? That would be a bit of a different thing to do, wouldn't it?
Nice, dude. That's gonna be even easier to get off now.
Yeah. Not bad. Make sure all your teeth are there.
They look like they're all there.
Right there, you can see the two discs, like they're sandwiched together when those should be like one after another. That's nuts. You can actually see it. Looked good though.
Yeah, now we gotta pop it out.
Chad, did I not just like stumble?
I tried to keep it quiet for him.
Justin's just having this all leak in his drawer.
Oh, you lost all your chalky milk.
Right into the drawer.
Oh, wasn't that quick?
Dang.
You need some paper towels?
He just shuts it. Put it away for later.
Oh, yeah, that smell. It's coming back.
Dude, this isn't even that bad.
Insert.
This smells
dog
better than
name.
like OEM stuff. Do you agree with that, or am I just imagining that?
No, I would agree with you there.
This stuff's not as bad as OEM. OEM's like dank. Like, oh.
Dexos.
It burns your nostril. Alright, so these are the discs we were talking about. Do you know the technical term for these? Would you know?
Plates.
Clutch plates. Alright, Justin's putting together his diff, putting the disc back in to actually rearrange them or restack them.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Not the restacking part.
It's just playing with it with tight measurements and it's just finicky. But I'm gonna get back to my house, finish what I was doing, and then we'll get from there. Bye, Justin.
Bye.
Alright guys, I stayed way too late at Justin's house helping him with his diff. Now I do have my template, so that's awesome. So I can actually do those bumper things, and I have to drill my bumper again, unfortunately, but that'll help us get our bumper off faster and just easier, because now with those canards, that bolt that goes like attaches the bumper, it's so hard to get to. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I have my little template to do tomorrow, and I will finish up all my projects and then do the brakes and rotors on my brother-in-law's, or future brother-in-law's Civic, and I'll have to do all that tomorrow and finish up this car. But for now, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel out, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.